Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you joining us for the Hackathon Awareness session of CryptX 2.0 for the university category. CryptX is a flagship event organized by the ICT Society at the University of 𝘁𝘂𝗧𝗏. The initiative aims to create a platform where undergraduates can challenge themselves, collaborate with like-minded peers, and develop innovative solutions through technology. I'm 𝗦𝘁𝘆 and I will be your moderator for today's session. Today's awareness session is organized to give you a clear overview of the hackathon, including the concept behind the competition, participation guidelines, rules, regulations, and what you can expect as a participant. Let me introduce our speaker. Our speaker is the president of the ICT Society, University of 𝘁𝘂𝗧𝗏, Mr. 𝗺𝘂𝘆. Without taking much of your time, I would like to invite our speaker, Mr. 𝗺𝘂𝘆, to begin the session.
Okay, thank you, Amandi, and good evening to everyone. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. So, without further ado, I'll just move into the content and I'll share my screen. Okay. I think you guys can see my screen. Share. Okay, I think you guys can see my screen, right, Amandi? Can you
Yes,
see
we
my
can see
screen?
the screen.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I have said good evening to everyone. So my name is 𝗺𝘂𝘆, the president of the ICT Society at Faculty of Technology, University of 𝘁𝘂𝗧𝗏. So before we go into the details of the hackathon, I'll just introduce the organization that I represent. So CryptX 2.0 is the flagship event of the ICT Society at the Faculty of Technology, University of 𝘁𝘂𝗧𝗏. So the speciality between in this event is this is one of the largest university events that represents the concept of tech triathlons. So basically, in this event, mainly there are three tracks: a hackathon, a CETF, and a designathon. So you guys are today, you guys have registered and here today for the hackathon university track. So I believe most of you know what hackathon is, but we have just put some introduction, hoping there might be some uh, newbies to this hackathon. So basically, as you can see, a hackathon is like a time-bound competition where you teams find real-world solutions for real-world problems and get evaluated, then win prizes. I think no need to waste some time in the concept of hackathon, and I'll just directly move into the event structure. So before moving into the event structure, I want to mention something, a common misconception in this competition. So basically, CryptX consists of three events: a hackathon, CTF, and a designathon. So basically, these three events will be executed at the same time. So I received some inquiries that where you guys have registered for multiple events. I have received inquiries asking whether hackathon, can I participate in the hackathon and the designathon? Uh, I mean, there are no constraints from our end, like limitation from our end for you guys to register in multiple events. But the constraint is, guys, the three events, the finals of the three events will be executed at the same day. 4th of April is the final day of CryptX 2.0. So the 3 events will be executed at the same time. So physically, it is impossible for you guys to attend 3 events at the same time. So you guys have to decide. So if you have already registered in the hackathon or the design or CTF, like 2 events at the same time, you will have to select 1 event. And for at the moment, we have like countless number of registrations, and we are having some kind of hard time managing all of these participants. But if you have registered for multiple events, you'll have to decide what you guys gonna attend at the final day and let us know. Of course, we'll be checking the duplicate records, and if you guys have already registered for the hackathon and design and hoping to attend multiple events, please do us a favor and let us know with your leader can let us know with your team name, and we have registered for multiple events, and we are continuing with this event for the finals. So then we can remove you from the duplicate groups and let you have your choice. So that's my message. So if you have any concerns about that, please let us know, let me know, or let the others know. Okay, so then I'll just move into the event structure. Okay. Okay, so this is the event flow. So after today, on March 21st, you will have so basically there will be 2 main rounds in this hackathon. There will be a coding competition as the first round. So, and the second part will be an idea hackathon. As you all know, the second part will be an idea hackathon. So the first round will be a coding competition hosted in the HackerRank platform. So basically, you guys will be divided into 3 pools. So at the moment, we have around 200 teams registered. So we'll be dividing these number of teams into 3 pools, 3 equal pools, and there will be a HackerRank competition in this upcoming Saturday, March 21st. And you will be divided into 3 pools, and you'll have to solve some challenges, like 25 questions in 2 hours of time in these domains: programming, data structures, algorithms, and logic. 2 hours. And if you guys do not attend to your assigned pool, you will be automatically eliminated. And from these 3 pools, the top 5 teams from each pool will be selected to the second round. So in total, there will be 15 teams. So speaking about how to participate in this round 1, basically what you have to do is you'll have to create a Gmail address in this format for your team. So basically you'll have to make one, or you can use a existing one and change its name if you can. So basically you'll have to, let's say your team name is Code Warriors, then you'll have to make a Gmail CryptX team / Code Warriors at gmail.com, and all of the team members have to log in that team mail to the HackerRank platform and compete. So that's the basic requirement for the round 1. Once you log into the competition from the HackerRank, the links will be shared in the due course with the documents in the upcoming days by our team. So you'll have to make a Gmail address for a team, and each member has to log in using that Gmail to the HackerRank platform and solve these challenges within 2 hours. The best performance, best performing teams within the best time, for each pool, there will be 3 pools. For each pool, the top 5 teams will advance to the second round. So after this first round challenge, the HackerRank challenge, there will be a technical session based on code security for you guys to get some knowledge about code security. So these are knowledge sessions organized by ICTS to this in relevance to the hackathon track in the CryptX 2.0 competition. So some industry expert will do some code security session for at March 25th. You guys can attend that as well. That will be online. That will be an online one. Then after March 25th, we'll be announcing some industry field announcements, industry fields after for the guys who will be advancing from the hacker rank challenge. So 15 teams will advance to the second round. So after that, we will be announcing some industry fields. Let's say we'll be, for an example, we'll be announcing some, let's say we announced as, uh, we are on the final discussions about the field announcements yet, but we'll announce them on March 28th. After we announce that fields, you guys can decide what you guys is like. Then the ideation round starts. Then you guys can decide what is the problem that you guys have identified, and what is the coding solution that you guys gonna give in the second round. So as mentioned here, you guys are not allowed to use IoT based solutions. And after announcing the industry fields, you guys have to find some realistic industry relevant, like innovative solutions to the existing problems. Do some domain research and design your solution using a proper architecture. And as soon as we announce the industry domains, you guys can start developing the solution to your identified problem. So you guys don't have to wait till the last day. Like you guys don't have to start your implementation on the hackathon day. You guys can start as soon as possible after we announce the industry domains after the first round. So so we have mentioned implementation may commence only after the official field announcement. Okay, so speaking of the second round, only 15, as I mentioned before, only 15 teams will advance to this round. So the date will be 4th of April. The venue will be University of 𝘂𝗽𝗲𝗀𝗀, Faculty of Technology, not the main campus on the Vijayaram area. The Faculty of Technology, the faculty is located at Pittipan, right in front of NSBM Green University. So how you come to the campus is you can take the bus bus with the route number 129 𝘂𝗽𝗱𝗁 bus, and you can directly come from 𝘂𝗽𝗱 to our faculty. That's how you get to Faculty of Technology, Pittipan, Homagam. So, and apart from that, the hackathon will be a 6-hour hackathon, including the presentation. So with that, there are some rules as well, as we have mentioned. The pre-built code and pre-university projects and existing GitHub projects templates are not allowed. And if we catch you with violating these rules, we have the authority to disqualify you at any times. And of course, you guys are allowed to use open source libraries, frameworks, anything, AI tools for as your personal assistant. And also, I should mention, it is not allowed to use 100% AI solutions as your coding solution. 100% AI is not allowed. You can use AI as your personal assistant for debugging, research, and documentation stuff. And of course, there will be a technical vibe as well. Okay, so after the field announcements, there will be another 2 workshops as well, one from modern architectures and one from cloud platforms done by some industry experts, leading to the final day, as I mentioned, at April 4th. So I have discussed about this. Okay, so at the final day, we'll be creating a GitHub organization for the event, and then at there, the final teams are advised to make their repositories and keep them private, and you'll have to do the collaborative development in those repos only. So if we want to, we have the authority to check your commit history and check anything related to the repository. And if we find something suspicious, we have the authority to disqualify you, and it will be the final decision. And we advise you guys to do not do any misconduct. So misconduct will be paid with penalties. Okay, and you should clearly be able to disclose declare the technologies, tools, frameworks that you have used in your project, and there will be technical viva. So of course, you guys will have to have a proper idea. Uh, and some plagiarism, originality. The originality is always important when it comes to hackathons. So in CryptX as well, the solution must be 100% original. If the existing projects, copied projects, AI projects, anything pirated ones, anything is not allowed. As mentioned, code sharing is not allowed. Offensive content is of course not allowed. And if we catch any team or any person or someone violating these rules, we have the authority to immediately disqualify the team, and then that decision will be final. Uh, so speaking of the final presentation and the evaluation, you will be given 12 minutes per team, 6 minutes for the presentation and 6 minutes of technical viva at the final day. Live countdown timer will be displayed while you are doing the presentation. And another important point, so since we are doing a cloud workshop, related to the hackathon, the deployment part is like it is not mandatory. Like you don't have to deploy your project, but you must have a plan. Like you must present how you if you can deploy, you should like you are advised to deploy. But if there's no time for you to deploy, it is not mandatory. But you should have a plan. Like how you are going to deploy your project. You should present it to the judge panel, and there will be some marks for the plan, not for the actual deployment. But if you can deploy, but you must have a plan. So there will be some marks allocated to your deployment plan, cloud plan. So evaluation criteria will be, of course, set by our knowledge partners. It will be announced in due course in the upcoming days. And as I've mentioned, judges' decisions are final. You cannot challenge the decisions made by judges. Oh yeah, then the next thing is all 15 teams will receive certificates for their participation, and the selected top teams will receive cash prizes, certificates, and other rewards that are defined by our CryptX team. And there will be an award ceremony at the end. So at the award ceremony, we'll announce the top 3 teams. So I think that will be all about the demonstration. So now I will give you the time to present your questions that you might be having at the moment. I think our team has shared a Padlet link in your chat. You can go to that Padlet link and raise your concerns. I'll answer them. Or you can just put it in the chat. We can answer, or you can turn on your mic and speak if you have any questions. Anything related to, I think our team has mentioned the Padlet link. You can go to the Padlet link and put your concerns, and or else you can just put it in the chat, or you can unmute your mic and speak. I guess I have done the demonstration so good that you guys have no questions at all. I'm happy. I can give you like 2 to 3 minutes more if you have any questions. I'm ready to answer anything related to CryptX 2.0, not just the hackathon, anything. Uh, Uh, okay, I think someone has a question about the Gmail account. So basically, what you have to do is I'll share my screen again. Uh, so basically, you'll have to make an Gmail account. Okay, so you'll have to make an Gmail account for your team, a separate one. We advise you to make a new one in this format. So let's say your team name is 𝘂𝗽𝗱. So you'll have to make a Gmail named CryptX underscore team. Uh, your team name 𝘂𝗽𝗱 at gmail.com. Then all of your team members must have to use the Gmail to log into the HackerRank platform. HackerRank tournament from so all of you guys have to log in this Gmail like separately from the same Gmail, like your team members, and you guys have to solve the coding problems that you will be given in the HackerRank tournament. And you're not advised to log into the HackerRank tournament from your personal Gmails. You can log into this your team email Gmail and use the same Gmail as a team to solve the coding challenges presented in the tournament. I think that's also your concern. I think we have another question. Shall we use AI as helping hand for 2 hours? First phase hacker rank. I mean, we cannot like like put constraints for you guys to don't use AI and like AI is a mandatory part in our life. No, so you guys can use, but there will be I believe our challenges are not completely solvable using AI. So you might have to do some human intervention as well. You guys are free to use any AI tool. So we there are no constraints from our end, but you guys will have to do some thinking from your end as well. For the first phase selection round, at what time is the competition starting and how much is its duration? So basically, the first round will be held in 21st of March. The round will be 2 hours, and most probably it will be held at around 6, 7. We haven't announced the time yet, but it will most probably start at around 7, let's say 7 p.m. and it will go up to 2 hours. The coding challenge is 2 hours. Do we have any more questions, guys? You can ask, please. Feel free to ask any questions. Will it be okay to do vibe coding during the final hackathon competition? I mean, it is acceptable, but you should have a proper idea about the technical implementation because there will be a technical viva, so you should be able to explain your technical architecture. So if you are doing live coding, that's okay, but you should have a proper idea about your project. Okay, Mandi, let's give them another 5 minutes and then let's wind up if there are no questions. I think, guys, I can give you another 5 minutes for your questions. Please hurry up. Please, if you have any concerns, not right now. If you have any more questions in between the competition, you can just bring one of our organizing committee members. You can check the numbers in our CryptX.lk website. If you scroll down, you can see the organizing committee members' contact details, and you can contact them and ask for anything. Is any language allowed for the first round? Of course, you can. If you can program in sign language, that is totally fine. There are no constraints from my end. You can use any language to do your coding. Any frameworks, open source libraries, frameworks, anything. You can use anything. What you cannot do is you cannot copy someone else's work. That's the only constraint. Other than that, you can just use any language you are comfortable with for the implementation. For the first round, you're asking about the first round. Yeah. For the first round, you can use any language, any language to give the to compete in the coding competition. That's fine. Yeah. Is there a specific scope you suggest for the field selection? Safiru will be announcing the fields. There are no scopes. If you guys can go further as you can, the more you go, the project will be the more that there is, there will be marks allocated for you. So go further as you can. There are no limitations from our end. You can just choose the depth and decide the depth by discussing with your team. That's totally fine. There will be some industry experts as in the judge panel. So the uh, the depth of the project will be, of course, evaluated. So please do your thing. That's all I have to say. No constraints from our end. And guys, I should mention that our CryptX merge has been released in the last few days. And if you guys want to check out our merge, so you can go to cryptx.lk and there's a merge section. Then from there you can order our merch and wear it to the event. And you can now pre-order them in the cryptx.lk website. Go check it out. Just you guys can courier it to your homes, or you can pick it up from my university as you prefer. So do we have any more questions? I can give you another minute, then we can wind up the session if we do not have any more questions. We will be sharing a document guidelines document in the WhatsApp group. Then you can share it with your team members. And if you have any more questions like concerns about the document and the guideline, you guys can contact us and we'll clear them out. I think that's I think that will be all for the questions. And thank you, guys. If you have any questions, contact me or the team. Our hackathon coordinator is 𝗺𝘁𝘆. 𝗺𝘁𝘆. His number is mentioned in the cryptx.lk website. You can go and check. His contacts are mentioned as hackathon coordinator. You can contact him and ask for anything if you have any questions. So I think that will be all from my end. Amandi, you can wind up the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. 𝗺𝘁𝘆, the President of the ICT Society of University of 𝘁𝘂𝗍𝗲. This was a very informative session. I'm sure it provided the valuable insights into the CryptX Hackathon and what participants can look forward to during the competition. As we reach the end of today's session, I would like to extend our sincere thanks to our speaker, as well as all of you who joined this session today. Your interest and enthusiasm for innovation and technology are what that makes events like CryptX truly meaningful. Thank you all for being a part of this session, and we hope to see you soon at CryptX 2.0. Good night, everyone.